In the rolling green hills of Clover Farm, where the sun shined warmly and the breeze carried the scent of fresh hay, lived a little cow named Momo. She was the smallest calf in the herd, with big brown eyes and a soft white coat covered in tiny, black spots. Momo loved to play, but she was always a little scared of new things. She didn't like jumping over fences like the older cows. She never wandered far from the barn, and she always hid behind her mama whenever she heard thunder. The other animals on the farm were kind, but sometimes they teased her. Momo is afraid of her own shadow, giggled Penny the piglet. Momo never explores past the meadow, clucked Henrietta the hen. Momo's ears drooped. She wished she could be brave like the other cows. The stormy night one evening, dark clouds rolled in, and a strong wind howled through the farm. The trees swayed, and lightning lit up the sky. A big storm was coming. Farmer Jack hurried to make sure all the animals were safe in their shelters. But as the first raindrops began to fall, Momo heard something, a tiny, frightened bleat. She turned toward the sheep pen and gasped. A little lamb was stuck outside. It was Baby Wolly, the youngest. Lamb on the farm. He had wandered too far and now stood frozen in fear as the wind howled around him. "Oh no," Momo whispered. She looked around. The other animals were already inside, safe and dry. No one had noticed Baby Wolly. Momo's heart pounded. She was scared of the storm, but Wolly needed help. Taking a deep breath, she charged into the rain. Momo's brave rescue. The wind tugged at Momo's ears, and the rain soaked her fur, but she didn't stop. She ran as fast as her little legs could carry her. When she reached Wolly, the poor lamb was shivering. "Momo!" Wolly cried. "I'm scared." Momo nuzzled him gently. "It's okay, Wolly. I'll take you home." But as they turned to go back, a loud crack of thunder rumbled across the sky. Wolly panicked and bolted, straight toward the muddy ditch. "Wait, Wolly! Stop!" Momo called, but it was too late. Wolly's tiny legs slipped, and he tumbled into the ditch, stuck in the thick mud. Momo's heart raced. What should she do? She remembered how the big cows jumped over fences. Maybe she couldn't jump high, but she could be strong and smart. She found a big wooden plank nearby and pushed it with all her might into the ditch, making a little bridge. "Come on, Wolly, you can do it," Momo encouraged. Wolly wiggled and climbed onto the plank. Step by step, he made his way up until he was free. Momo cheered. "You did it." But the rain was falling harder now. They had to get home fast. Momo let Wolly climb onto her back and carried him all the way to the barn. Just as they reached the door, another boom of thunder crashed behind them. But this time, Momo didn't flinch. She wasn't afraid anymore. A hero's welcome. Inside the barn, the animals gasped when they saw Momo and Wolly, safe and sound. "You saved him, Momo," cried Henrietta the hen. "You were so brave," said Penny the piglet. Even Farmer Jack knelt down and patted Momo's head. "That was a big thing you did, little cow. You're a hero." Momo beamed with pride. From that day on, no one called Momo a scaredy cow again. And whenever the sky rumbled with thunder, she stood tall, remembering the night she became Momo the Brave.